It's big business. It's no secret that the new business is now the medical and pharmaceutical industry, and it has been for a while, but now it is moving to take over most other industries and try to insert itself into everyone's life in some way. Life and death are now the main money makers, it seems, and are fully in the hands of the authorities. A few points to note on this. They want to control if you can breed, using sterilisation projects on people they deem undesirable, and various methods and ways to dictate laws surrounding pregnancy and birthing rights. Economics and laws then determine if you can afford to look after yourself and offspring, with there also being big business within adoption, surrogacy, and unfortunately, abortion too. We all know they harvest the body parts from the fetuses to use in vaccine production and other things. It all makes them money. IVF also makes them lots of money, so it serves a purpose for them in most situations. Payments for certain conditions during the pandemic should have alerted most people something was afoot. Money to doctors for giving jabs, extra money to hospitals for every Rona death, more money if you're put on a ventilator, death certificates being falsified for payments, midazolam ordered and administered in alarming quantities to give those deaths needed for the numbers and money. Shocking, isn't it? But it's still only a small part of it. So much money is now being made off the sale of these vaccines to various countries and governments, eye-watering profits being made for the few from medical experiments and grief, leaving a trail of devastation behind them, but ignoring it fully and sweeping forward with a most dastardly plan. They want everybody to have their little electronic device, give them blood samples, tests daily, and to keep you on a drip. Yes, just like the ones in hospital, but with a much longer invisible tube that feeds you, monitors you, decides that you are lacking and orders it for you, all of which you have to pay for with your time and health. Australia has just admitted that they want everyone to have a booster every 9 months now, forever. Medically assisted suicide is being discussed in more countries too, so the people now in pain can finish themselves off. Oh, how we were laughed at 2 years ago for even suggesting that this is what was coming. But it was an obvious move. These shots were never meant to cure or prevent anything. They were designed as a cascade event, to weaken and bring down a very eloquent and great thing we have, our immune system. Even now I still believe there are those who won't be affected by the shot, whose body may just have a super immune system already and it quashes it. And there may be those whose body assimilates it, and it does not harm them but instead becomes part of them. And there are those who simply cannot adapt or fight it, and it becomes an internal attack for them. I believe they are interested in all three results, but only really have the jab to go by, as everyone else has sidestepped their plan. Back to the money though. So many different areas making it now. Councils and schools getting payouts for following the rules and shutting things down. Businesses being bribed to close for everyone's safety. Hospitals and doctors raking it in through jab payments while having to do very little in return. Mainly GPs there, and when the videos of dancing idiots came out, so busy, but clearly not. Pharmaceutical companies have also been making a tidy sum prescribing various things to A. treat the side effects of the jabs, and B. dishing out antidepressants and anti-anxiety meds like there is no tomorrow, to children and adults alike, dulling and distracting their senses, making it even harder to work out which way is up. But it's the insurance companies who will be left with a massive bill, and I believe is an industry next in line for the chopping block anyway, as with them all. They will simply bleed them dry like everyone else. But they are in a unique position here to really sound the alarm, to show people outside of government and big pharma that something is so very wrong and needs to be noticed. But will people listen?